Okay, perfect. Okay, welcome. Welcome one more time. Welcome everyone. Welcome to my free webinar about healthy boundaries in a relationship. And I prepared a demo for you, slideshow. And before we're gonna start, I would like to give you an overview of what I'm gonna talk about today on this free webinar. So we're gonna talk about healthy boundaries and self-worthiness. I will talk about 10 reasons why it is so difficult to defend your opinion and your interest. We're gonna talk about feelings of shame and feelings of guilt, a fear that others won't understand me, and fear of being judged. I will talk about a reason why it's so hard to share your true feelings and emotions with your friends and your family members. We're gonna discuss 10 reasons that are stopping people from creating boundaries. And I will share with you information about two types of boundaries: personal boundaries, reactive and proactive. Which one do you use in your real life? Then we're gonna do an exercise. It's gonna be a meditative guided meditation exercise, which is called My Inner House. And this exercise will help you to see and to evaluate your boundaries. And then, of course, I will tell you what you can do to work on your boundaries and how can you learn how to say no in productive way, in a healthy way. And today's webinar is a part of the online training Healing Your Inner Child. Today it will be theory and one exercise at the end of the webinar. In October, I'm gonna have an online workshop. For 8 weeks, we're gonna talk about our inner child, and 3 weeks out of 8 weeks, we're gonna work on healthy boundaries. Theory is good, and you should know why you cannot say no, or how people create healthy boundaries, but theory is not enough. You actually need to do exercises and to work on your healthy boundaries. So when next time somebody is rude to you, you know what to do. So during this online training, 3 weeks out of 8, we will talk and do exercises for healthy boundaries. And today it's going to be theory plus one guided meditation at the end. And during the online training in October, you will learn how to say no. You will practice specific words, specific phrases that you can use at work, with your friends and with your family. You will learn 4 ways to respond to rudeness and 5 ways to find the solution in any situation. So today's webinar. Please say hi in chat if you were able to join me after all these technical difficulties. I'm happy that you are here. I'm happy that you are with me. Let me know where you are from. What would you like to learn from today's webinar? Why are you interested in this topic? Why are you here? And I do not believe in coincidence. If you are here, then you are supposed to be here. So welcome. And if you don't know me, my name is Elena Semenek, E-L-E-N-A. You can see it on the right side of your screen, Elena Semenek. I am a psychologist and a life coach. I am Russian. Originally, I'm from Russia. Now I live in the US, in Los Angeles. I am the founder of Psychology of Happiness, where happiness is the purpose of life. I have my YouTube channel, welcome. And here I organize free webinars, and I upload free videos that will help you to be more successful in life, to create happy life, and to create healthy relationship in your life. I graduate as a as a social and political psychologist from the Ural State University in Russia in 2004. And I received a bachelor degree in psychology in 2005. And within the last 15 years, I've been studying different methods of psychology, including NLP. This is the branch of psychology which is, in simple words, it's all about our behavior patterns, thinking errors, false logic, belief system, and how we can reprogram our brain to be happy, to have successful, abundant life. Basically, NLP is all about what Tony Robbins is offering. Then I've been learning family psychology and family constellations. This is about the relationship within the family, relationship between mother, father, children, husband, wife, grandparents, and why do we copy our parents, and how to release ourselves from baggage that our family gave us, and how to build your own life, how to be free. And I graduated lately, it's like 2 years ago, I graduated from the Initiation Institute of Male and Female Maturity, which studies family relationship, romantic relationship, and relationship within yourself. I specialize in childhood trauma, marriage counseling, all types of addictions, including overweight problems, because overweight is eating addiction. I specialize in romantic relationship, how to find a partner, about toxic relationship, unrequited love, a long distance relationship, and family relationship, basically relationship with your parents, kids, and relatives. And today we're gonna talk about 10 reasons why people can't create healthy boundaries. And the first reason is parental message to be a nice girl or a nice boy. And all of us heard such words as don't be rude, be nice to people, be a good girl, be a nice girl. Boys are not supposed to cry. And parents told us to see nice side in everything. And this is true. This is a good parental message to notice good things in life. And it's important. But at the same time, we also must learn how to see the abusive nature, the negative qualities in people. And we all must learn how to say no and how to walk away without feelings of guilt or shame. And this is what our parents often forget. They did not teach us those things. Same in school, all teachers were teaching us that we should respect each other, to be kind to each other. And parents, grandparents, teachers, mentors, they all teach us how to be nice. And all of them forget about other side, about the other important element, which is how to say no. And all those people did this not because they don't love us, they did it out of big love, because of two reasons. The first reason, they wanted us to be successful. They wanted us to have friends in life. They wanted us to be the part of the society, to be able to have a good relationship at work with our co-workers, with neighbors, with people around us. They wanted us to be a good person. And the second reason why they did not teach us how to notice the abusive part, how to say no, because they don't know how to do it themselves. They have no idea how to create healthy boundaries. They have no idea which words to use. They don't know how to behave when somebody is rude to you. And how could have they taught us something that they did not know themselves? Let's discuss signs of a good girl syndrome. When a person is saying, I don't want to create conflicts, I don't want to upset anybody, I don't want to hurt another person's feelings, or if I say no, if I say something, people won't invite me again. Or another phrase like, if I say no, they are not going to be my friends anymore. If I say no, I'm gonna lose my job. If I say say no, they will get mad at me. So all those words are signs of a good girl syndrome. And now imagine what would happen if a wolf mother taught her young pups to be nice with everyone, including predators. All of them are gonna die. All of them, all pups. This is also related to us. If we're gonna be nice to everybody and everyone, our life is gonna be miserable. We're gonna sacrifice ourselves in order to have a good relationship with others, in order to keep the job, in order to not to create conflicts, or we're afraid that our friends, our husband, our children will leave us. So this is why it's so important to know how to say no properly. It is extremely important to learn how to create healthy boundaries. And it is extremely important to see the difference between predators and everyone else. I have a video which is called a Good Girl Syndrome, and I will leave the link below this webinar. The video is absolutely free. It's on my YouTube, and if this is something that you would like to learn more and investigate, I also give an advice what to do, how to start getting rid of this syndrome. So the video will be linked, the link to this video will be below the seminar in the description of this video. So let's talk about the second reason. The second reason why people can't create healthy boundaries is a belief that this world is a wonderful place to live, a fantasy of a paradise world. And this world is a wonderful place to live, but I'm talking about the fantasy of a paradise world, and I will explain right now what I mean by that. So there are rude people and there are kind people. There are black and white. There is black and white in life. There is a day and night. Every person has a bad and good qualities. If a person is rude to you, you should not tolerate it just because he was good to you yesterday. We want to live in the illusion that bad things happen to others and not to us. We want to believe that another person did not mean to be rude. And we ourselves create excuses for other people when they are rude to us. In reality, we're just afraid to stand up for ourselves. We prefer to live in the illusion of a paradise world. We take our sunglasses, we put them on, and we live in this illusion that the world is an amazing place and bad things are not going to happen to me. The third reason why people can't create healthy boundaries is because we ignore obvious signs of predators. And the fairy tale Bluebeard, chapter 2 of the book Women Who Run with the Wolves, shows that the predator has a blue color beard. And this is a sign, basically a red flag, that something is wrong, something is awkward. This sign is in front of our eyes and we see it every day, but we ignore it. We want to acquire the person. We tell ourselves and others that the person is good, especially if this person is our partner, if this person is our mother, father, or our best friend. And we want and we will find hundreds of reasons why this person is nice, or why this person did not mean bad things that he did. And what we should do instead we should protect ourselves and we should create a healthy boundaries. We need to know how to say no and how to walk away if the person cannot hear our no. Fourth reason number 4, why people can create healthy boundaries is the belief that aggression is bad. Again, all comes from our childhood, and we have a belief and we've heard those words from our parents, teachers, that you should not be angry. You should not raise your voice. You should not be rude to other people. If you cannot say something good, you should keep your mouth shut. So we were taught to hide our anger, keep our emotions to ourselves. No one has taught us how to manage our anger. No one has taught us how to use it in a healthy way. We don't have to avoid our feelings. We don't have to avoid our emotions. We have to learn how to release our aggression, how to use it in a healthy way. And aggression is a good thing. If you know how to transform, how to manage your aggression, then you can achieve your goals and you can achieve your dreams. Aggression is the signal that somebody is crossing our boundaries. When you feel angry, when you just at the beginning of your aggression, right? This is the signal for you that something is wrong. Something is not right. Somebody is crossing my boundaries. So you have to be in touch with your aggression. You need to know how to connect to your negative feelings so you can notice them right away. And of course, aggression helps us to overcome fears, achieve our goals, and reach and create the life that we want. But we have a belief that aggression is bad. That is one of the reasons why we cannot create healthy boundaries. Reason number 5. We cannot create healthy boundaries because when we talk to our friends and family, often they lie to us. They do not tell us the truth. When we tell our friends something that worries us, often our friends won't tell us the truth because they don't want to take responsibility for the decisions that we make. For example, what if I say something and then my friend will break up with her husband or boyfriend? I don't want to be responsible in this decision. What if I say something and my friend is going to have a huge fight with her mother and then her mother will get a heart attack? After my advice, I don't want to be in this position. What if I tell her that her boss is a terrible guy and he should not treat her this way, so she should quit her job? And what if she will do this and then blame me for that? I don't want to be blamed for the serious decisions in my friend's life. That's why friends don't tell us the truth. Often friends don't want to lose us. They don't want to lose our relationship. They want to be our friends, and that's it. And they will try to convince us to ignore bad things. They will tell us to look to the bright side, and they will advise us not to take things personally. Example, my ex-boyfriend told me that he wants to have a child with me. He said, I want to have a child with you. I think you're going to be a terrific mother, but I'm not going to marry you. We're going to just live together and have a child. And then I asked him, I said, like, why don't you want to marry me? He told me, because I don't believe in marriages. I just simply don't believe in marriages. So I went to my friend and I shared this information, and she told me not to take it personally. She said, because he wants a child with you, this is the most important. So it's not about you, it's just he doesn't believe in marriage, this is normal. And luckily, I was not convinced. So I went back to my ex-boyfriend and I started bugging him and I started asking questions. And I asked him, how do you see us in 5, 7, 10 years? And he told me, do not rush. He said, let's do it step by step. You will move in with me. We're going to sell your condo. We're going to have a baby. You're going to be an amazing mother. I'm going to be a dad. And like, we'll see. In 2-3 years, we'll see. How can we know what's going to happen in 2-3 years? And when I said no, I said like, so you want to sell my condo, you want to move in with me, but you don't really see us in 5-10 years together. You're saying we'll see. And he said, like, yes, because how can you know what is going to happen in 2-3 years? And basically, when I told him that I'm not happy about this decision, I really want to be with you, but something is bugging me. Then a few weeks later, he told me that he really wants to be a father. It's a stage in his life when he is ready to be a father. And he told me that he wants me to be his surrogate mother for his baby because he thinks that I'm going to be a terrific mother. And finally, I realized that he was a narcissist. And all the time he was thinking only about himself, and he found a good girl who can take care of his baby without any obligations. So when a person